This is probably the most exciting video that I'm going to film in 2020. Oh my goodness, the day is finally here. I had dreams, thoughts, and just you name it, I've had it. After 2 years, my hair is finally long and healthy because it's not about the length, it's the whole package. I wanted my hair to be long and healthy and just, I don't know, shiny and bouncy and full and just the way it used to be before I started doing crazy stuff with it. So here I am, the video that so many of you keep asking me about. I'm finally filming this video. I really wanted to do my hair. I wanted to cut it. I just got it trimmed last night, and I wanted to have my hair straight on camera so you guys can see the actual length. And yeah, so this is what I'm doing now, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys actually take tips and you guys grow your hair if that's your goal. Not saying that short hair is not beautiful, it's actually very beautiful, but after 22 years of having long hair, I mean, all of a sudden you cut it super short, it's a challenge, and I'm happy that I went through the process and that I'm happy with the results as well. So without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so my tips to grow your hair are very straightforward. When I first cut my hair, and I'm going to insert some pictures so you guys see the first time, the very first day when I cut my hair. It was super short, and I didn't want to do anything crazy because I like simple stuff, and I also don't like my body to get used to anything. I used to just apply oils on my scalp. I used to mix a bunch of oils together in one jar, and then I used to apply it on my scalp. I used to do that twice a week, overnight, and sometimes I would leave it for a couple of days, no problems, and then other days I would just apply it before my wash and go and then just wash it off. Just keep in mind that when you do that, you have to cleanse your scalp very good because you are just applying layers and layers, and your scalp is going to be very filthy. So you can use a shampoo that cleanses your scalp very nicely, and you can also do like a rinse of apple cider vinegar, which I used to do a lot, and that will cleanse your scalp, and that would also cleanse any silicones that you have in your hair if you're into that kind of stuff. So tip number 2, incorporate supplements in your diet. So I used to take the 2 brands that I swear by are the Nature's Bounty, and it's called hair, skin, nails gummies. So I just eat 2 a day for a whole month, because it brings, I think they have 60, 90, so 1 month, 2 months. So you're only supposed to eat 2 a day. The only thing that I used to do differently than others, I don't always eat those gummies. So if I go to the store and I pick up the Nature's Bounty gummies, I eat it for a month, then I stop. And I know they have, a lot of times they have at CVS, just so you know, buy one and get one free. I just give one to my boyfriend or to my sister, and then I stick with one, and then I stop and I take a break. It's not a certain period of time. I just take a break. Whenever I feel like I want to go back, I go back. So sometimes a month and a half, whatever. So when I go back again to eat those gummies, then I go and pick up the second brand that I swear by, which is this one right here. So recently I just picked up this type of gummies, which is called Heavenly Hair, but usually I picked it up because I want to focus on my hair more, but the one that I used to eat is, I don't know if it's new, and I saw it at Target, so I decided to pick it up because the main reason why I eat these is because of my hair. But throughout my entire journey, I used to eat the Undeniable Beauty, and they have it's a blend of biotin, or vitamin C, E, and keratin. So it still has the biotin, which is the vitamin that promotes hair growth, I think. So those two brands are my top two. I've never tried any other brand whatsoever, as far as I can remember. But those two, I incorporated them throughout my entire journey. Like I said, just take breaks in between, just because you don't want your hair to get used to it. Because if you constantly eat something, if you constantly it's like wearing glasses. So if you wear glasses like I do, your eyes will just become used to your glasses. So when you stop wearing your glasses, your vision is never better, it's worse. So that's the same thing with your body. So if you take supplements, if you take your medication, you're fine, your body gets used to it, but once you stop, it gets worse. So not saying that worse in terms of hair growth, but it's just like your body gets used to so many things and so many medication and chemicals that I try not to, so I stop and then I go back. It's just up to me. You can eat them every time, every day, as much as you want, but it's just my opinion. I'm very skeptical. I take care of my body too much. So tip number 3, cleanse your scalp. You need to cleanse your scalp because you are applying too much stuff on your scalp, like oils and styling products or whatever. So you're blocking your follicles. You're blocking those holes where your hair is growing, okay? Blocking those follicles, and you're stopping your hair from growing. So cleanse your scalp, please. This is something that people don't understand, and sometimes it makes me confused because I don't understand how you think that your hair is gonna grow if you don't cleanse your scalp. Like, people just take stuff, put stuff in your hair, and they don't think that, oh my gosh, it's the same thing as your pores. If you are putting too much stuff on your skin, on your face, you don't get a facial, you don't scrub, your face is not going to break out because you are cleansing your face by just massaging with a cleanser. No, you need to cleanse those pores so you don't break out. Same thing with your hair. You need to cleanse your scalp. And the way I love to do it, I love to just pick up a shampoo or a co-wash that doesn't have a lot of bad chemicals, and I will make a video about silicones and chemicals that you need to watch out for. I like to use, and I'm going to insert a picture here because it's in the bathroom, a brush that it's kind of like it's made for you to cleanse your scalp. It might be a little bit harsh for you if you have very sensitive scalp, but for me it's fine. Just be gentle when you use it, but it definitely cleanses your scalp. And if you don't want to use it, like I said, because you're sensitive, you can always do a wash with apple cider vinegar, not every day, but once a month or twice a month, and that helps a lot to get rid of all those oils and silicones that you have been applying for a long time. Tip number 4, deep condition. I don't understand. I'm never gonna get tired of telling this, because it's so important, and I do it so much that I think it should have been the #1 on my list. But I just wanted to start with the real deal so you guys don't get bored and you click out of this video and you're like, she's talking too much. But hey, 2 years and look at the results. So don't worry, my comments are disabled, so you're not gonna come at me. But anyway, so I love to dip condition with products that I can pick up at the store and my own natural dip conditions. And if you guys want, I can just talk about more about dip conditioner, about deep conditioning, but I'll do it in a different video because I can talk about deep conditioning for days because it's like my favorite thing to do. Trust me, I can pick up ingredients at the store just to make a natural dip conditioner at home. I love to dip condition, and the reason why it's so important to do it is because when you're growing your hair and you're not really taking care of it, you're not doing anything, because sooner or later you're gonna have to cut it because it's unhealthy. That's just the reason, in my opinion. I don't do it for anything else. I do it because I want my hair to be healthy, shiny, and moisturized, and soft, and bouncy. That's just my reason, my opinion. It makes sense to me. I mean, every time I go and cut my hair, because you need to trim your hair as well. You need to trim your hair. You need to do it. That is just why I do it, and it's very simple. I'm not really talking much about it. It's just so when it grows, it's healthy. It has all the ingredients that it needs. They sell a lot of good dip conditioners at Target, supplies. I really like Sally Beauty. I don't really want to talk in depth about conditioners in this video because this is about hair growth, and like I said, I can talk for days. But please, deep condition, it's so important. And my camera's about to die, so let me change the battery and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, simply to be patient and to trust the process. If you do all of the steps that I went over before, and you are patient and you trust the process, and you take pictures 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and you see results of you, not anybody else, your own results, your only pictures, trust me, you're going to enjoy the process, and you're going to be happy with your results, whether it's to just have healthy hair or long hair, or like really long hair. Whatever your goal is, my goal is to have the length that I used to have when I was a teenager. So it's super long. It was like almost on my waist. So not because, again, short hair is not beautiful, it's just because that's what I want. It's my goal. I want to go back there, but healthy and my natural pattern, because at that time my hair was heat damaged, so I really didn't know my natural pattern. So whatever goal you have, go for it. Just be patient, trust the process, and if you do all the steps that I just went over, trust me, you're gonna thank me later. Before I close this video, I just want to tell you that if you don't want to buy all those oils and make it at home, they have an oil at Target that I recently picked up, and I've been using it for about 2 or 3 months, and it's the same concept except that it has more oils. It actually has 17 hair growth oil in it, and let me tell you that this bottle has a lot, because you're not going to wash your hair in oil, let's just be honest. So it can last you, actually I think this is the only bottle that I picked up, and I do apply oil once a week, just because I'm still in the process. I'm not done yet. So it's $17 plus tax, and like I said, you can get it from Target, and my sister and I have been using it for about 3 months. We are obsessed. She actually introduced this to me. She was the one who found it, and not that I don't trust the one that I used to use before, but now I don't have to go and buy different oils and make it at home. Now I can just pick up that bottle, and it's the same concept. So just something to keep in mind if you really want to follow the steps that I just went over. This is it for the video, you guys. My journey was very simple. I didn't want to get overwhelmed. I was going through a lot already, because it is challenging, you know what, especially when you never cut your hair that short. So for those that are going through that right now, just be patient, love yourself, take pictures, and look at 1 month, 6 months, post those pictures. I don't know, print them, put it on your wall in your room, just to make whatever makes you happy, because trust me, I know the struggle and I was there, and it's possible. Just be patient and love yourself. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. You are you, and that's your beauty. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then follow those steps. That's all I'm gonna ask you in this video. Thank you so much for watching, and you guys will see me in my next upload. Bye!